The world holds places forgotten by light. Innsmouth is one such place, a decaying port on the Massachusetts coast, shrouded in mist and the stench of rot. Our narrator, a young antiquarian, is drawn here despite warnings. They say the people are not right, that the shadows have teeth. Curiosity drives him onto a rickety bus, into the heart of this festering town. Silence greets him, not peaceful, but predatory. Buildings sag, windows stare, and the townsfolk move with a strange, shuffling gait. Their eyes are wide, skin damp, heads oddly narrow. The infamous Innsmouth look. The narrator's walk is a descent into unease. Every corner reveals more decay. The air reeks of fish and death, and unseen eyes watch from every shadow. Hostility is thick, a silent warning to leave. He clings to logic, blaming poverty or disease for the town's strangeness. But the truth is far more monstrous. Seeking answers, he checks into the Gilman House Hotel. The clerk is unsettling, the room squalid, the lock unreliable. Even inside, the town's presence seeps in, waves lapping guttural whispers below. He feels trapped, a fly in a web of fog and fear. Innsmouth is not just a place, it is a living entity that has noticed him, and it is closing in. In Innsmouth's gloom, one voice dares to speak. Zadok Allen, the town's haunted memory. The narrator finds him, coaxing out secrets with whiskey. Zadok tells of a time before the shadow when Innsmouth thrived. Captain Obedmarsh returned from the South Seas with a curse, a pact with the deep ones. These oceanic beings offered gold and fish, but demanded loyalty, sacrifice and blood. The desperate town agreed, forming the esoteric Order of Dagon and abandoning old faiths. Rituals and disappearances followed. Those who resisted vanished. The townsfolk began to change, intermingling with the deep ones. The Innsmouth look is not disease, but transformation, hybrids destined to return to the sea. As they age, their bodies change, called to the underwater city of Yahantlai. The narrator listens, dread growing as myth becomes undeniable truth. The shadows of Innsmouth are real and they are closing in. He realizes he is in far greater danger than he imagined. The deep ones, ancient, intelligent, amphibious beings from the ocean's depths. Their pact with Innsmouth brought prosperity, but at a terrible price, human mates for their gold. The esoteric Order of Dagon became the town's new faith, masking a slow, monstrous invasion. Over generations, the townsfolk transformed, bound to the deep ones by blood and secrecy. Outsiders were shunned, the truth fiercely guarded. The narrator's discoveries reveal the town's horror, a gradual, insidious corruption. The Gothic decay is not just physical, but spiritual. A town poisoned by forbidden knowledge. The sea, once a source of life, is now a gateway to madness. The narrator is no longer just an observer, he is a witness to an atrocity against nature, and the abyss is calling. Night falls at the Gilman house and the narrator knows too much. Zadok Allen vanishes. The town mobilizes to silence the outsider. He flees through Innsmouth's labyrinthine streets pursued by inhuman shapes. He escapes a broken man and alerts the authorities. The government raids Innsmouth, but the official story is a lie. The narrator tries to move on, but the shadow of Innsmouth follows him. Research reveals his own bloodline. His grandmother was a marsh. The dreams of underwater cities are not nightmares, but memories. He sees the Innsmouth look in his own reflection. Terror gives way to acceptance. He is part of the horror. He will change and return to the sea, to Yahantlai, to live forever with his kin. This is cosmic horror, forbidden knowledge, tainted blood, and the monsters within ourselves. Sometimes the abyss calls, and we answer,